reading for June. This is 2022. Give me a quick second here. I will grab a light so that we can have a little more going on when it comes to being able to see each other. All right. I hope you're all doing well. This is, again, 2022. Of course, though, guys, energy is fluid, right? So it may resonate, in 2 weeks. It may resonate in 3 months. It may resonate next June, 3 years. Personally, I follow my intuition when it comes to which readings I feel guided to return to, watch over again, maybe a few times over, because it's downloads. And so, everyone is different. So in this particular space, we'll call on YouTube. Okay, this is sort of just a space where you can tap into the downloads, but it's up to you to know which ones are for you and at what time. So, because of course it's a general video as well. Always take it as you will. Thank you though, Leo, for tuning in, for your support on the channel. Those of you who've been following for a few years now. Really quickly, I want to say as well that definitely. Readings from a few years ago may really provide insight as to so-called today. And yes, because we are channeling here, I'm a channeler, I'm a starseed oracle medium, and so it's more than just, let's say, the cards in the moment. Personally, this is what I found, and sometimes it's very hard to believe, but no, really, because in the moment when we're channeling something that may sound kind of like, just wait about a year or so. If you're curious as to how that works, there's a very interesting example on the channel specifically. It was 1 year prior to Corona. I was channeling, and I said, "Keep clear Corona." I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Someone came back to the video. I totally forgot about it. I was like, all right. I was like, I felt crazy. I was like, I don't know what does that even mean? Like, is this like health advice? I mean, wait, what? Yeah. So, it's a beer, and someone came back. They typed into the comments, right? Came back around the mountain, because it came through actually in a few readings, and everyone was like, "What's Corona?" And I remember I was like, well, maybe it means crown. Anyways, so it takes time, you guys. Use your intuition when it comes to reading. Save this video to a playlist. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and so you can remember to come back to it if you feel guided, of course. And I'm happy to have you guys here on the channel. Love and light, guys. Let's get into it. Leo, I was meditating. Let's clear the energy. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting next. For some of you, Leo, I'm here a few years, but I am seeing a turning point here in June for you. By the way, we're working with a new deck. It's such a gorgeous fucking deck. The Phantasma Tarot? It's called? Oh, wow. It's just so beautiful. I've been working with it here for a bit of time, and I'm really liking it. So let's get into it. We're coming right through. 6 of Wands and 9 of Cups. Now, but I was seeing your Leo. I was meditating, and oh, but this is going to be a big turning point. I see that it comes down to you realizing what you want, okay, and not only that, but also your values, okay, the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands with the 9 of Cups coming through. But before we get into the cards, a message that was coming through really strongly was, I see you just kind of looking at a space and saying, asking yourself, why did I participate in that? And to what level and degree, okay, did I feel really invested in that space with my heart, okay? And it may be that, we say, I know why I would idealize, okay, in terms of ideology, this space, why it is that I think I would want to participate in this. But I see you getting down to a point, Leo, of saying, you know what, I don't need to really figure it out, and I also don't need to figure out where it goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, and it'll be right here with me in my heart space. So I see you looking at something more kind of fine-tunedly, Leo, saying, also, why did I idealize that back there? I hear it in this way. For some of you, this does come down to your needs, your values, and we can say it's respect, but it's also we'll explain this in a second, but more so it's about your passions. I don't really see this so much as being, at the end of the day, when it comes to this particular conversation, a matter of respect. Let's say you're in a certain job position. Let's say you are dating someone. Let's say they're just not showing up for you, right? It's very, very tempting to say, well, you know what? This is what they're doing. But it really does come down to saying, am I being honest with myself? Is that really what I want? Is that really what I feel I need? So, and need in terms of, I see it, though, as the heart space conversation now. Now, the Death card here is 7 of Swords, King of Swords. Some of you do have someone in your environment who is, they're either needing to make a decision or you are, and this is something very fragile. Okay, I see that here with the Death card. We're going to pull a little bit further on that. We do see that King of Swords. Some of you, something has maybe ended. I'm seeing that as well, or there's a pause, or there's something very, it's kind of like Leo, and I was getting, it was meditating on your energy. I'm seeing that You're going to see someone truly, truly, truly for who they are. And for some of you, you're going to realize that somebody is possibly not dependable as you had thought. But again, then I see you bouncing out of that space and saying, I'm not a victim of this conversation. I'm not a victim of their decisions. And it is really about a matter of myself, okay? Being here with myself and having my values and living for those values and saying, if somebody does not show up, I pivot my story. I hear it like this and as a creator. So this is about you remembering your values, Leo, and saying, you know what? Maybe they did let me down. Okay, for some of you, yeah, absolutely, you're gonna see someone, you know, for some of you, but then I see you not getting really like hot about it. I see you not really giving the attention you're giving it is not what it used to be. Well, I'm gonna say it like that. For some of you, this is someone you're very attracted to at a certain point, but then it's like it's just not what it is. Okay, I'm seeing it like that. Like maybe this person had empty promises with you. Some of you may realize that this person is not showing up. Okay, let's clear it. The Nine of Swords in the way that you expect. And so for some of you, you were very patient with this person here to have the Death card mirroring that Seven of Swords. This is a long ass cycle here, Leo. This is karmic as well. Definitely with the King of Swords on, mirroring that Knight of Swords. For some of you, you're going to see that somebody maybe is not really your type. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, and they really maybe played it up, but I'm sorry, this person is not showing up for you and in the way that you need them to, is what I'm seeing. Now, the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is also someone here who, like, you just gonna kind of see their true colors, okay, yet again, but I'm also seeing it's from this vantage point of, no, the way that they present themselves, it's like, I see you just kind of not really resonating any longer, okay? It's like, and it can... Listen, energy is fluid, right? Time and space, they're fluid. What we're talking about here is a certain moment where you have decided this is not worth it for me. Okay, to keep playing along with this maybe game. You feel it's a game now here that you've got going on with the Nine of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords upright. It's almost like impossible to find a point of understanding with this individual or within this space, and it could be with you, right? An aspect of your own consciousness going back and forth with. Now, Knight of Swords here. For some of you, this is something that's exhausting. Let's just say it in a simple way. 10 of Pentacles, and you deserve a lot more than this, Leo. I'm sorry. I think you're going to realize that it's just way too much drama, okay, as well, and it's kind of going in circles at a certain point, and it's very karmic with the 10 of Pentacles, so I see a cyclical energy that you're putting an end to. Let's backtrack clear. For some of you, this is someone who, like, kind of, maybe they wanted to show up in a certain way. I see the Hermit card here. I'm seeing that vision right there. They could have a lot of Virgo in their chart. There's one thing to say, I want to do this, and there's another thing to say, well, I'm going to do it. And maybe somebody presented a certain image to you, like and you thought, wow, okay, like that's very much enterprising, the Tower. Okay. So this is very much necessary, Leo. Whatever this experience is, it's going to really be something that you're going to look back on and say, I'm happy that moment right there where I saw really the way that they wanted to ride in the car with me, just to happen, and the way that it happened, the Tower here. I think you're going to have more faith in the universe after this point in time, Leo. You're just going to look back and be like, wow, yet again, I'm really, really grateful that happened at that time in that way. Okay, and so now let's get further. Nine of Wands and Reverse, yeah. This is something, wow, Leo, you put a lot into this. Whatever this is. And I think, but yet again, Leo, I just see it so clearly. You're going to look back and be like, whoa, that was actually really, really depressing. I'm hearing that. Like, holding on to that conversation, it's like you almost felt like as if, you weren't your own person. This is almost the feeling I'm getting. And this can be even like a career. Some of you, I feel like someone, in some shape or form, you felt promised you something, and you went along for it, and you were like, hey, sure, let's, see what happens. And Leo, you're a fire sign. You're very sort of curious at times, we'll say. Very, open-minded at times, we'll say. Very much wanting to see where this goes. Some of you, though, it's like, you didn't put your boundaries up from the get-go, possibly for some of you, and you're going to realize, you know what? Just even the fact, I see you, just very interesting. You look at this conversation, this person, and the point it's at now, and you say, you know what? I have no respect for that. No. The fact that, even whoever this person is, they let this get to this point with you. You're looking at it from the vantage point of long, you put the brakes on, you say, so, no, that tells me a lot about this person as well, It's like, I see you stop fighting for it. I'm going to just say it like that. really, really in a certain way, okay? You kind of just reorient, you re-strategize, you re-perceive the whole situation at hand. You say, I did not need to put that much into it. And some of you, I see this as a situation where you would keep trying to understand, okay, why this person was behaving like in that way. For some of you, this is an employer, okay? And they're taking you in circles. For some of you, with the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords, or there's something very competitive, very, very intimidating, maybe even. And you just realize, I don't need to feel intimidated in my love story. For some of you, you start to reprioritize your values. You know, I want to feel more comfortable with a lover. I don't want to have to question their every move. You know what? I want to be able to just kind of like naturally have the same decision made, you know, with that person instead of having to debate it and arguing. You know, so I see that. Yeah, it's just not worth it, Leo. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you don't value what I don't value, I just don't value the conversation anymore. I'm hearing that, okay? Because this is I see saying I can find what I need in another conversation. And so for some of you, this is not to say that this is over, but I just see that the way you're engaging this dynamic is definitely over, okay? I'm not going to be sitting there like that anymore. I'm hearing that's for certain. And for some of you, this is you with your lifestyle. It can be, okay, the so-called other person could be you. You know, you're looking at yourself saying, I think I can definitely, you know, I'm here also make more money and carry my craft out in another way that actually suits me. I'm hearing that. So yeah, something was massively, severely imbalanced here with the King of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Death card. For some of you, that's Tower and the Six of Pentacles. Now, some of you, you know, you may be very popular, I see that. Or there was a situation that was very promising, and you're like, you know what? Maybe this can actually be very, very good for me and us and all. I hear it like this. And then you're like, well, you know, okay, like, where am I coming from the vantage point of this is what I really want versus these people are giving me attention, and this is what I feel they want, and so then I'm delivering. It's very different. So I see you sort of saying, well, it doesn't have to be, but I see for you, you're saying that I want to level up to the point where I'm doing what I want to do, not on the other end of they're also wanting me to do this, and so then I'm going to want to do it. So, or that I'm going just to do it. Some of you are moving through the psyche space here. Yes, and understanding how it is you want to create what you create. So you're getting more picky here, Leo, okay? And, yes, I don't want to say that, you know, there's a desperation here, but I think it was just more saying, this is natural, these experiences, right? It's like I had to have that experience where and by the way, this is going by too quickly in terms of speed. You can slow it down, hit the gear, slow the speed down. I see you saying, I'm getting more refined with my approach, and you're really, for some of you, having a huge activation, and this experience was necessary so that you could get more clear on, yes, no experience is meant to sort of like bring you down indefinitely. I see you resurrecting from this, whatever this is, a very challenging experience for some of you, maybe, I hope it's not the case, but it's your environment, like your social group. Something was like, I see someone was a bully here, possibly, even with the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower, like, kind of like, if you do it, you know, it's like, no, I see you saying, I don't have to win your vote, kind of vibe, okay? Let's clear it. Yeah, it's too much drama. I hear that again. I'm getting it, yeah. But I'm hearing what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You bounce back and you say, you know what, it was good. I'm glad. And especially if this is happening earlier on in your career, you know, it's those experiences that are very challenging, that are absolutely like so necessary. In retrospect, right? In retrospect, you know, after the fact, okay, where you look back and say, I owe it to this one person who treated me like trash in my workspace to realize that I also was doing something else in relation to that space in you know, not in accordance with my heart, my values. So it's kind of like you're going to understand that person's role as well. And I feel you will step away with less animosity if there was any to begin with. So, okay, let's continue. Let's special. There was a little bit of an awkward moment though, maybe falling out. But it's necessary, I'm hearing that. Like, when you realize this person's true colors, just, like, realize it and just keep on moving, you know? Yeah, it's, like, no need to try and understand the hue. For some of you, this person, let's clear it. There is a bit of drama here when it comes to your social life. I see that somebody here really is interested in you, but it's like, am I interested in them? Maybe after this point, you saw someone's true colors. You've elevated since, and now it's like, well, okay, should I allow that person back, so-called back in? And this may not be a person, it can be a group of people. Okay, for example, maybe you said, I'm not going to participate in that one, you know, I'm hearing work study group or whatever it is, okay? Someone was even stealing your ideas you felt? I don't know, it's just too much pressure. It's like, no, this is not me I'm hearing even. It's like, what am I doing all of this for? I'm hearing that. Yeah, no. So some of you, I see you, you know, your perspective, again, really, really is not only changing, but you're going to realize how important it is. How important it is, and for you to be in alignment with it, not like, oh yeah, let me have my audience tell me who I want to show up as. No, you come first and mirror in your story, Leo. Let's back clear up the throat chakra. Those of you who are heavy with social media, very popular, okay, on social media, you have a lot of followers, okay, this is something really important because Leo, the shadow of your energy, right, can be, how will you know what this is exhausting. Okay, that's a clue for you. And it does not equate it to working hard, right? Working hard is very different from feeling exhausted because, right, yeah, your work should nourish you and bring you back into you. But there is something here of a nuance. Some of you, I see you changing. Let's watch. Yeah, you have something maybe even kind of toxic going on in your social environment. Maybe it's the industry, or for example, maybe you don't want to change what you're doing, but it's just that you want to pivot. Like, where it is you carry that out? For some of you, it's the platform you're on. Possibly, maybe you want to shift platforms. For example, if you're on Instagram, it's just something you'll know what it is. But for some of you, I am seriously seeing that there was something that was almost governing as you felt it, Leo, like running. Okay, even your romance, that you feel. So it's like, it's like weird. It's like your audience was like telling you when to do what, how to do what, in what. No. Okay, so listen, Leo. We're gonna say the shadow of your sign. You're very popular, right? If you have a lot of Leo, usually it's gonna be surprising to know that you're not probably in some facet or form, shape or fashion. Okay, at least good. Okay, at getting people to sort of also bring themselves into their own story, right? You're an energizing sort of archetype. People usually will very much gravitate towards you naturally. So, but the shadow is, to that point where you say, well, I need that. I need that to do what I do. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? And usually, Leo, I'm hearing like this. Okay, your project will start from a space of just natural curiosity, self-expression, and that's where you feel most free, right? So, but then it can turn into, like, let's say that you do have an audience for something. It's like, do I have to keep this up now? Like, do I have to keep their interest now? And that becomes the question. When no, it's just you, and it's your natural inborn frequency of your self-love that is so contagious. So for some of you, look after that. I'm hearing that, and that connects you to what you do, and that's ultimately what people feel and tap into. So I see that there was something that got a little derailed here, and some of you, there is a person in your environment who is affecting and impacting the way that you're seeing the other projects of your life. I am seeing that as well. This person was a huge, maybe, is it a person or is it a perspective? Is it a situation? Maybe a project is like one project was taking too much time and energy. But for some of you, it was too. But again, I see you saying it's not their fault. I gave them that attention. I hear like that. So yeah. Okay, let's continue. I see some of you dealing with a Capricorn here. You will be dealing with a Capricorn here, or you may be meeting a Capricorn new beginning here. I see that. Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. It's got a card here for each of the days. The Empress and the theme. Yeah, this is about you coming back to you. Sometimes, yet again, Leo, I'm just keep seeing like this. Like, you go on that really long journey, that really long ride, and it's like you get kind of like seasick. I'm hearing even maybe you shift from, train to bus, car, boat. It's like something is kind of erratic even here, okay? But then it's like once you arrive home, it's like, okay, you know what? Like, that was really actually important for me to realize, like, what I'm willing to put myself through. I'm also hearing that. Oh, my. Okay, yeah, it's like you're going to realize, okay, also, we'll say what you appreciate more. And I feel like somebody may also appreciate you more. I hear it like that as well, Leo, and the work that you do put in. Yeah, I see you just kind of saying, like, wow, I let that get to that point. I'm hearing that. Okay. 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Let's get a little further here, Leo. We're going to get a card for each of the days. There is someone who, if you're crosswatch or water sign, there's a Leo who wants to, they want to approach you. Okay, they're just thinking of how. Okay, they're really thinking of how. All right. Some of you, they want to work with you, or for some of you, they're very, very, they want to have children with you. I'm hearing that. They are thinking of the future with you. Like, this is not like, okay, maybe on Friday and then like Sunday I'll like, skirt. Nah, this is like someone really wants something very serious with you. They're just thinking of how to approach it. This person is really, for some of you, they're from London. Okay, again, guys, watch this video over time. Save it to a playlist, come back to it, maybe put a little, ding in the calendar, come back to this video 6 months from now, you will know what this is referring to, most likely. A few years, definitely, okay, in different ways. It's interesting, because sometimes it's like, in the moment, you're like, I understand what that means, like, more psychically, more on an energy plane. Then it's like, you come back tomorrow, and it's like, it's more like actually literal. So-called in 3D, physically so-called. Let's watch physically. This person, you guys, you may have a child with this person. I'm actually seeing this yet. Some of you, this person is going to come through. Okay. They're obsessing about you, actually. It took them time to realize that they loved you like that. I'm hearing that as well. Really interesting. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. There's no question. They actually know. They know that you're the one. For some of you, there was something of like a stormy energy, because now I feel like there's this calm that is now riding over this conversation. So be it even that, yeah, for some of you had to have boundaries because maybe someone who you were dealing with was going through something quite troubling. I hear it like this. Once that clears, okay, then it was very karmic. I see whatever that karmic conversation was, I see you clear it out. There's something that comes in. It's like, this is what I'm saying, Leo. It's like that moment where it's like, the storm is necessary. Like, now calm can really come in. Yeah, it's very exciting, actually. Yeah, I see you like saying, wow. You know, it's like, it's almost like, can I have another tower spirit? It's like something like that. Like, yeah, that was actually like, it's like a really hard but good workout. Yeah, because for some of you, you're going to realize something is actually so sacred here. And somebody may realize you in another way, by way of, even for some of you, this long, I'm hearing for some of you, term conversation. I see someone's like, I can't stay away from you even. Maybe you guys had a falling out or a period of silence. I hear that. It's like I see them rushing in, like, I don't want this to be the end. Like, they really like you, Leo. Okay, I'm hearing it like that. And they do see you, like, in a very serious way. I'm seeing a grasshopper here. I see that I'm here, Theodore. Could also be a professor. It's like they see you, we're like, damn, like, when she was around, like, I used to do that, like this, and in this way, and at that speed, take it as your own. Special code. It's like, yeah, the theory is proven of the role that maybe you played in their life. Like, yet again, they're going to realize that you really played a particular role in their life. For some of you, it's like you may take a break if you're a musician. I'm here, a performer. And yeah, something about your audience. Like, when you come back, it's just like, oh my God, they're just gonna, yeah. It's in the expression, okay? You just find they're more expressive, you know? Something like that. Okay, let's get for them. Some of you, your career is going to be really, really flying. And you're going to see things roll in. It's like, I wasn't even expecting to sort of like accelerate at that time in this way. It's like, this is just like, yeah. But I see because you're following your heart more so. You're tapping more into your heart chakra. And understanding like, yeah, what really matters to you, and not giving yourself to conversations and situations that are just draining. Because it should always be balanced. If you're going to give your attention to anything, even with your thoughts, it should give you something back, right? That's helpful. Let's backtrack clear. That's worth more than that moment. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, so some of you, this is maybe even with your diet, as you getting off of like things that are just addicting or tasty, and it's not giving you much in the long term. Like understanding where your energy is getting drained, possibly as well. Let's backtrack clear and throat chakra, ground it. Some of you are going to be very popular here. You have a huge celebration coming here when it comes to your career with the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Some of you may even get a promotion. You do have a lot of people that are watching you, so just keep, your boundaries here, Leo. You know, I see that you're tapping into a lot of energy if you're especially a medium. Okay, if you are also a cross watcher, you're primarily a water sign, but you have a lot of Leo in your chart. You're tapping into a lot of the croaking of frogs in the pond, but you need to understand, you know, what the overarching question is when it comes to the theory and the concept of the prince. I'm hearing that, okay? And what does the kiss mean? And some of you, maybe you're just like, you feel like you're getting really involved with a lot of people. It can be that you have a lot of suitors here with the Magician and the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. It's like, oh shit, well, they want to kiss me. Like, I see a little bit, maybe even of like an over partying energy, or possibly, let's back chakra and then ground, throat chakra, and then the root chakra, let's ground it. Some of you do have an audition coming. I see you, this is gonna, wow. You're working on a project here. Let's back up throat chakra again. Okay, I do believe this comes down to your time. What's the time that you give to yourself, to your personal life? Okay, because you will have a lot of people here who want to hang out with you, who want your attention, even if it's just, you know, buzz me, like, let's talk. It's like, but then, yeah, is it going to be appropriate for you? You know, like, in the long term, like, are you going to be able to, because it's I see you weighing it out. If I give this much time to Johnny, can I give, you know, the time that I need to give to this other project? You know, this is how I see you getting kind of more so-called grounded with that. We got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And your theme is the 8 of Swords. So you're understanding what holds you back, Leo. Okay, and you understanding, like, yeah, it's almost like I see you in a little bit of like a practice to theory zone. It's like, was that necessary for me to have done that back there? I see you reviewing certain things, and you're just really, gosh, you're like maturing, Leo. I just keep seeing like that, but in a way that's going to now fuse all matters that matter to you. Okay, and so let's say this is going to be an example. I was dating someone, I liked certain things about them, but other things I really didn't like. Okay, they really did not work out well for me. And, okay, instead of just, like, going along, keep going along for the ride, it's like, no, I'm going to get scrupulous here and say to the universe, I expect this to manifest in my life. Otherwise, I don't need to hold on to that. So some of you do have a Leo. I'm hearing you could be a cross-watcher. You may have a Leo coming in. I see strong Leo, Capricorn overlap. Somebody may have a bit of Libra in their chart as well. Somebody wants to promote you. I see that, Leo. This is someone who really sees your potential. Some of you, I'm hearing you travel with this person. I'm hearing the name Jason. Take it as you will. Jason. I'm hearing Jason. Okay. Let's back up. This person may want to collaborate on a project with you. You may be a Pisces as well. I see that I have a lot of Pisces. You have a really big business coming up. For some of you, it may have to do with jewels. Something with jewels, jewelry, clothing, even design, jewelry. Something it's your own project. Some of you, you're very psychic. You will meet your lifetime partner. Okay, I'm seeing possibly for some of you in June, or possibly in the whole year. I see this between 2022 2023. You will find your lifetime partner. This is for some of you, especially if you have a lot of Pisces. Okay, or there's some new project here, very exciting. Yes. You already know this person. I'm hearing this for some of you. You already know what this is for some of you. Okay. Some of you, this person very shy. It took way too long for this person to come through, but they're going to do it. I see it like that. They're going to be very brave and they're going to show up. Okay. And it's going to be unbelievable. It's like, what? You literally held on to that? I'm hearing that. This is someone from the past. Can we get a little bit further? For some of you, this person is watching you. They really, really love you, Leo. Or water sign. I see a strong crossover energy between Leo and Pisces, Capricorn, Libra. I'm hearing Aries as well. For some of you, this is a venture they want to launch with you. You may, again, be getting some sort of advancement. You may get hired for something that's just, like, unbelievable. Like, you didn't know this person was, like, looking at you in that way. Okay, for some of you, there's something about travel involved, definitely, as well. Okay, can we get a little further? But yeah, just be aware, Leo, you do have a lot of people watching you. So it's like, okay, it's like I'm going to post that one picture on Instagram because I want that one person to see it, but then it's like other people are also going to see it. So just keep that in mind. I'm hearing that. It could be a metaphor as well. Yeah, I do see someone. You didn't think this person was really interested in you? Oh my god. Yeah, it's not. It's like, for some of you, you don't realize how popular you're going to be. Okay, you have a lot of future followers here. I'm hearing in tow with the Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. Some of you, maybe you just kind of were more humble. It's like, all right, no. These people love you. I'm hearing that here with the Page of Pentacles and the Hangman. Some of you thought, like, for somebody smidgen you thought someone was like playing you, or you thought it was sort of like a one-night stand, or like kind of like just a player, like a hookup. No. I'm hearing that here. The Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. Definitely go back to past June readings. There could be further insights. I'm hearing that. Especially clear. 8 of Cups. Okay, some of you, you're gonna realize where you're getting in the way of yourself. It's like, my own mind is making me feel like I'm not worth this experience. Oh, with this person. So, okay, this comes down to how you see yourself. Leo, this person is so in love with you. This person actually really appreciates things about you that you don't see yet. Okay, so then maybe they had an argument about something here. Like, you're going to get down to a moment where you're just like, wow, why did I doubt how they saw me? I'm hearing that. You're going to have you're going to have an experience. Leo, someone's going to come through that's just going to kind of remind you that it's going to be ironic, actually, whatever this is. It's going to remind you that you don't need to, like, figure out as well why it is that you are worthy of what you want. Oh, wow, interesting. Some of you too much in the mind when it comes to your passions and potentials, and even your your popularity. Some of you, maybe if you have a lot of air in your chart, a lot of Leo, it's you getting in your head a lot with that. Codependency, deception. Some of you didn't know where someone was with you. There was a bit of drama here. This person, I'm hearing oil. For some of you, somebody will confess to you what they feel, and they maybe were feeling very insecure. Thank you guys, by the way, for hitting the like button on this video. Thank you guys so much for your support. I see something about jewelry. This person was very worried, actually. Okay, you know what I'm getting? It's interesting. It's like almost like one of those moments where you're like, okay, you confess and then they confess like at the same time. It's like, hey, I don't know if you really like see me like that, but I'm really into you. And then it's like, hey, I'm just wanted to tell you, like, I don't know if you see me like that, but I'm really into you. It's like something like of a realization. Some of you, I see, like, if you're in a depressive energy or depressive state, you're going to bounce back from that. There's going to be a moment, like, someone's going to confess how they feel about you. It reminds me of, I keep hearing, though, be aware, because there are other people in this environment, whatever this environment is, who are also aware that this is going on. So if, I mean, maybe you want to keep it more private. Like, you don't need to shout from the rooftops, like, hey, guess who, like, just like, confessed their love to me. It's, like, not necessary, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm hearing, but always take your decisions. Give me a sec, actually. Let me just get this other deck. We have a few decks here. This could be also somebody here who's very popular. Okay. But it's like, I almost get that you kind of realize, like, that this is something private and you don't need to, like, publicize it. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. Maybe there was a third party factor that was affecting and kind of influencing what actually went down in the relationship, maybe because you were publicizing it. This can also be. Some of you, maybe you just want to kind of, like, have more distance between, Okay, some of you, very interesting. You had so annoying. Oh my god, we're gonna get this situation here squared away. Once and for all. Okay, soon we are. We're in transit. Mercury's retro right now. Everything's kind of weird and in the air. But we will eventually have this set up. Okay. So, no, but it's like, there was a third person. It's almost like they're always in your ear about this relationship for some of you. I see you, like, kind of realizing, you know what, like, Herman doesn't need to hear about what's going on between me and, like, Halle Berry, like, every Sunday. It's like, no, let's special clear. This reminds me of an Aries reading we did just a little while back. Let's special clear. Yeah, it's like, maybe it's with your, whatever it is your career. It's like, he doesn't need to know that I'm going, you know, to travel and visit someone. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Some of you, you're giving maybe someone too much importance. And it can't even be that it's not the relationship. It's what's around the relationship, you know, that was sort of, it's like, I don't need to keep that person in my ear about what is going on between me and, I keep hearing Halle Berry. So some of you realize, like, somebody had a little bit too much, like, you're giving someone too much attention, I'm hearing that, and maybe too much importance, to valuing their opinion maybe a little too much. I hear this as well. Okay, let's clear it. It was influencing the way that you would see yourself, soulmate. Leo, I think you're going to realize who you also want to be with. It's just that simple. Yeah, and you're realizing yourself in that process as well, which is really exciting. Not just like, oh, this is who I like, but, you know, this is who I am, and that's why I like that person, and this is what I expect. This is a low self-confidence maybe moment at a certain point that you're moving through. So that's very exciting. Let's see it, though, a little further. I'd like to get on this person here. I see something, again, and maybe that with this individual, something went down a little bit dramatic. And maybe that you took time, you stepped away so that you could come back with fresher eyes, so-called. And I believe that you will do that, Leo. I'm getting this energy that whatever you step away from is like, if it's really like, it's for the benefit. So what happened here? I see you tried to keep an open mind, really keep the faith. For some of you, you're at a distance from somebody. For some of you, that person is a workaholic and their work is getting in the way. We have trust and mastery. It says, it is safe to trust the situation, to trust in the situation. And some of you, there was something that was keeping you in like a limbo state and was really making you feel like kind of maybe awkward or like uncomfortable, like constantly questioning, can I trust this person? Or, and I'm seeing an ear here. So again, like for some of you, maybe you're watching the tabloids too much when it comes to your personal life. We have mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. This person is someone, they're going to come in the minute you learn this lesson of saying, I don't need to shift how I see myself and also what goes on in my personal life based on what someone on the outside, says about it. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So this could be someone, this can also be who you're dealing with. Maybe they're going through this lesson, especially if they friend zone you. Let's get a little further. I want to pull on... Yeah, I see a profession of love. And again, that could be with your career, Leo, right now. Oh, the charms are back there. Okay. Yeah, this person, for some of you, they're very successful. I don't know why I get this energy of like, oh, I'm not worth it. Like, they're too good for me. I hear that, yeah. So you have to get through that thinking, you know? I mean, really, I mean, that's necessary. You have to move through that. Otherwise, it's not going to be a good relationship. I mean, yeah, you're going to be looking at the connection from the vantage point of, they're better than me. Okay? And you're not here so that this person makes you feel some sort of way about you. That should already be squared away, stabilized, right? I know who I am. Less special going through a chakra. So, yeah, this experience was necessary. Maybe you had a moment of space from this person so that you could realize that you're not at their mercy. I'm hearing that as well, and that you don't need it to happen. And that's when it will come through if it's meant to be, right? If it is the best for you and them. Guys, let me get really quickly also the air on. It's way too hot in here. Oh my god. 1 second. Whoa. And I want to get the charms so that... Yeah, for some of you I'm getting like, it made me, you know, that something just felt kind of like impossible. I want to get some lipstick on too. I see you like getting more into the vibe, Leo. It's like, alright. I don't know, it's like maybe you felt some sort of way. Maybe not about this connection, but like approaching it. Or vice versa. Oh my god. Lipstick is like all over, okay. Yeah, and for some of you that could be cross-watcher. So you're maybe dealing with a Leo who was not confident enough. Okay. Oh dear, lighting. You're dealing with a Leo who is not confident, really. And maybe it doesn't mean that they're not confident. It's just that, listen, they could be popular. Doesn't mean they're confident. You look at how many people are famous and they're not, they just, you know, so it's not about that. Okay, or successful and they're still doubting, and so they have to, yeah, it's clear. It's just the most awkward lighting. Okay, is this a self-confidence thing, guys? I'm just getting that energy. I have faith that the way the energy comes through in the readings is absolutely a message. So those of you who are new viewers or watchers, I don't try to like keep it all perfect, and yeah, I'm very natural with how the energy needs to flow. Some of you weren't honest with this person from the get-go, and I see like you realizing I need to be honest, and like I can't act like I want it in that way. Some of you gave somebody an ultimatum. You said, I can't just be friends. I want to be more than friends with you. Do you want to be more than friends? Otherwise, I can't do this. I'm hearing it like that. Okay, so it may be that you're just getting more brave. Yeah, this is... I feel so strange right now. It's like everything's strange. Okay, anyways, whatever. Sun and Sag, Jupiter and Scorpio. You know, maybe you need to get to the point where you're like, I'll just be natural. I'll just be like myself. I don't care kind of vibe. And then I feel like right then, like that's when it comes through. Like someone really comes through and like kind of just appreciates, you know, even just a conversation with you. And you're like, wow, yeah. So, okay. Maybe you guys thought it's over even. I see that with the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay, everything about this video right now feels fucking Mercury retrograde. Let's go backtrack. Love and light, okay. We're grateful. It could be more like, yeah, the camera could turn off right here. It is like, thank God, okay. Yeah, well, it's relative, right? But anyways, it's like, I see like, listen, but you had to go through maybe this depresso mode a little bit to then get back into the moment of saying, wait, why do I let this person dictate how I feel? I'm hearing, no, fuck that shit. I gotta get back into me, and I see you getting back into you. That very thing I see you doing here, Leo, with the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's like, you know what, actually I don't care. Like, let them look at me like, you know, on the Fibonacci sequence, that doesn't make sense. Jupiter and Pisces, yeah, it's like you may be caring too much how people see you. Okay, how people think about you. Okay. And you're kind of getting to the point you're saying, it's really actually not that important. It's not the make or break. That's not what helps me be me. Right? I mean, It's not. It's not like, yeah, your audience will also tell you you need to be on stage. It's like, you're on stage first and foremost because you're you, not... So you will always have an audience for something. You have to remember that as well. I'm hearing this from your guides, Leo. For some of you, this though is coming down to relationship. I can't with this lighting. It's like, it's strange. It's like operating table, like, maybe some of you, you know, you realize you weren't ready for a certain experience. You knew maybe that, you know, it's like, I'm hearing specifically, I can't be in a relationship. I know that my confidence isn't at where it needs to be. So I don't want to be in a relationship because I'm going to not be in a healthy state of mind. Okay? Some of you, you also, okay? There is something going on in your private life. I see that. God. Okay, it's a little better. Shit. That's my opinion. It's like, what she thinks is better shit. It's like, fucking like, we're, anyway. Oh, no, go ahead, Nat. It's like, who cares? Listen, this is the point. Leo. Okay? You are who you are. Okay? Not because someone's acknowledging, yeah, let's clear the energy in the throat chakra. Either you're in the limelight or someone else is in the limelight. I have to close the window. It's too loud. Oh my god. Oh god. It's like, god damn. It's like, Leo, listen, you have to get to that point where you're like, well, how do I let people just sort of like bombard my space? Even like psychologically, you know what I'm saying? It's like, am I thinking of what Todd thinks about how fast I'm cooking these hot tamales for Margaret? It's like, I don't, you know, you're letting maybe too many opinions into your mind. I heard that, yeah. Okay. And you can still go on stage and perform, but I think you'll be like way more like satisfied also with your output should you not be kind of having the thoughts and opinions of others in the back of your mind while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? The Sun in Sag, Jupiter in Scorpio, Mercury in Pisces. Some of you, your mind has been too strong. Okay. Yeah, this is for some. Jupiter in Pisces. If this is resonating, hit the like button, let me know. Some of you also, like, you just don't have the right crew around you. I'm seeing that. You're getting exhausted because it's just not the right thing for you. This is for some. Okay, you're feeling, let's backtrack. Yeah, it's like, I see you making friends with people. It's like, okay, like, you could, but I don't know if that's really, like, for you. This is the feeling I'm getting. It's like... It's like, okay, gotta go back on stage. Okay, take a picture right quick. It's like... Stop and think, like, maybe, if you feel guided. Okay, it's like, for some of you may have had, like, a meltdown even. I hope it's not the case. Maybe you got to the point it's like, I can't go on like this. Some of you not resonating with certain people that you're connecting to, but then you're still connecting to them. It's like you still keep them maybe as your friends. I'm hearing that. So really you got to go back to square one. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I taking this photo and posting on Instagram? Who are these people who I'm trying to get, like, you know, win the vote of, the favor of? You know, it's like, let's backtrack on it. Is it for sun? It's maybe a metaphor. But then it's like, you're very popular. Like, you know, you can get, like, likes for that. I don't know. You're going to meet somebody who really, really is. You're really going to connect to. And for some of you here with the Jupiter and Pisces, they may have a lot of water, or it's you. Some of you, if you have a lot of water, I see you've been very lonely. You're going to have someone come in who's going to really redefine, like, the paradigm for relationships, like, let's back up, but this is, let's go down the back. Some of you, I really hate to say it, like, you've been dealing with, like, hecklers and shit, okay, like, really, like, mean, awful people. This is for some of you. Will you see that orb? Oh my god. Okay, it's like, this is meant, though, okay, to bring you closer to what matters, because otherwise you're going to be dealing with hecklers, for some of you, or people who just, I'm hearing their nonsense, Ace of Cups on the theme, because you're kind of still receptive on some plane to that frequency. I hear it like that. So instead of saying, like, I'm a victim of this or that, it's like, no, it's like, what am I doing in my life that allows this conversation to still subsist? Right? It's like, otherwise, it's a language you don't understand. Okay? Someone could just be saying something, you don't understand it because you're not tuned into to that type of conversation. I'm hearing it like this. So it's more like, for some of you, maybe you're overly receptive to certain energies or opinions. I see something about a little dog here. Even to the point where, like, it's like, is my dog judging me? I'm hearing that. Maybe you feel like, okay. Some of you have your sex life. It's something about your physical life, your sex life. Something has been waning. Maybe you're just bored for some of you, or there's something going on with your fire energy. Can we get a chakra card on that? Some of you know, it's like, listen, I don't care what Marty thinks. He can think that I don't work hard on Monday and that Tuesday is my best day's work. This is me. I'm hearing that. This is me, and I'm going to do it the way that I'm going to do it when I do it Saturn. Some of you working very hard. Some of you have something that you feel is unresolved. You have to clear that with that person. Some of you have too much going on with your work. It's like you don't have time maybe to play. It's like, I'm not playful. It's like, I kind of get this energy, Amber, in the theme here, the number 20, the number 41s. Yeah, you're too much in too many conversations. I just keep hearing like that. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing Swahili. See someone even speaking so many different languages. It's like, oh my god, okay. But let's get back to it. Some of you, I see a Leo. It's like you feel like you've been a child who could not play. I see that you are getting closer to understanding what you want to do. And I feel the spirit maybe was holding you back from that because it's like, otherwise, you know, you could play, but you don't want to do that. I'm hearing that 5 of Swords here. 5 of Wands. You're not going to want to do that. Some of you have a conflict when it comes to the head versus the physical body, possibly. Okay, the Wheel of Life, but you do have something changing with that. And some of you, though, you got a lot going on in the crown chakra. I'm seeing that, Leo. A lot of people here talking to you, but it's like we need to balance that. Here, orange calcite, solar plexus. It's like, yeah, you need to have a moment. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to take a break for some of you. Okay, you need to take a vacation here with the Wheel of Fortune so that, you know, you stop seeing it as like other people, as how other people see it, but you get back into how you see it, just how you see it. Let's back to our clear throat chakra. Some of you are in like a very intense like career industry. There's a lot of so-called competition or something that's very competitive, and it's like kind of moving too quickly. Okay, I think you need to hold your breath here a little bit here, but always take it as you will with the Hangman and the Wheel of Life that leads you out of June. With the orange calcite, this is a matter of getting into your solar plexus energies as well and realizing why you are who you are, not why your audience also makes you feel more relevant to what you do and how you do it. Like, you see what I'm saying? I feel like you're getting a little bit kind of drawn out at sea without remembering really what the waves, you know, really lead to. Okay, I'm seeing you saying, oh, I don't want to ride these waves endlessly. I'm a server that arrives at a certain destination on land, back at land. I don't want to be out here forever like that. I'm hearing that. So you have to have a plan, though. I'm hearing that, Leo. And sometimes you have to stop what you're doing within a certain paradigm and just say, that's absolutely it. I have to end this, because otherwise it's going to keep going on forever. I see it like that. Some of you are going to take a vacation here. I'd like to get a little further on that. Something about your physical body, maybe a retreat, something that is just going to be really nourishing, that's going to get you out of your head, okay, out of your mind space, okay. Yeah, it's like, no, because this is kind of, it's too much like interpretation of, you know, and not to say that other people don't have opinions or values, it's just what's the attention we're giving that, you know what I'm saying? Can we get a little bit more on the Wheel of Life? Some of you, I feel like you may travel with somebody here. That person will be, or this experience, whatever it is, this is going to be very grounding for you. This is something you wanted to do for a long time. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like possibly like you and someone, it's a very similar experience. It's like, yeah, we need a break kind of vibe. 9 of Cups upright, the High Priestess, 8 of Swords in reverse, Movement of Cups in reverse. But I have to be honest, like I see you guys kind of exhausted. And I see it's a little bit of like, it's interesting though, with the 9 of Swords in the theme. It's interesting because I see it's this moment of like, we're both fucking exhausted. We are both motherfucking exhausted. Let's just go on this vacation. We have no expectations. And it could be, yeah, and you arrive in and then it's like you start to warm back up. I see maybe even for some of you, you're on like some beach here. Take it as you will. It could resonate again in 6 to 8 months. Also, you know, people who make you feel shitty, just forget those people, Leo. Okay? It's as simple as that. You make me feel shitty, I'm going to just erase this conversation. I hear it like that. Okay? And even is from the vantage point, we're talking on an energy plane. When I think of that person, they make me feel shitty. I'm going to just release that person. I hear it like that. Okay? Be very, very, yeah, clear on who you allow into your mental space, your head space. No. It's like, he doesn't deserve to have even a minute of thought in my mind, okay? For some of you, no. Okay? Even, yeah, I don't care what. You know, they're liking my picture, they're hitting me up, they're but Okay, but do you have a sense of anxiousness about that? Is that person pulling you along a roller coaster of like, I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling shitty, I'm feeling amazing? You know, this is a narcissistic for some of you energy. And so you need to understand, like, does this person deserve me? Okay, it's not like, oh, cool, like, we're responding and we're talking. Does this person, like, fucking respect me? Like, no matter what it is that we're doing. This person, for some of you, dealing with someone who's a narcissist, through and through. Not to demonize, you know, but they have an entity attachment. So when you're dealing with someone who has an entity attachment, narcissistic frequency, entity attachment, let's go into throat chakra, they're not going to be really a positive influence on you, usually. They may appear to be, like, very exciting, like, wow, like, this person's popular, they're this, they're that, and they're giving me attention, and then, but then, why is it impacting you to such a level and degree? Love bombing, for example? No, you don't need that. You don't need love bombing to feel any better than you do about yourself, right? Know when something is necessary as well for someone to do, and when it's kind of like they're coming from a place of they're needing something from you. I hear it like that. So don't get swept up in this person's game. For some of you, this person's completely drama, and I think it's just really you're better off saying, I'm not waiting for him to look at my Facebook post. Okay, goodbye. No, I'm not here for his eyesight. Oh, I didn't see it today. Sorry. It's like goodbye. Okay, no, I don't care anymore. Actually, I'm hearing that. Okay, some of you have to really clear this person out. Because it's not it's in the back of your mind, like let me tell you, you're going to bed, you're allowing this person to be the last person on your mind, in your thoughts. No, this is you with you before you go into astral realm, right? Or in your dream state. This is you and you, okay? You should not be thinking of this no, this person is taking up a lot of real estate in your head. Let's backtrack, clear it. For a smidgen of you, they're holding you out with some kind of, let's clear the energy. No, I would just cut it. The minute you think, are they gonna, who cares? The question is, are you gonna? They should be thinking, are you gonna, right? Let them think about you, okay? Because why are we having to think about each other and without having clear boundaries that we set out from the get-go, right? It's a game, otherwise they're just playing a game and they know it. People are not stupid. They know when they're stringing somebody along, okay? Yeah, this is what I'm here for some of you. There's a difference between romance and, like, you know, kind of playing hard to get a little bit and the mystery, and then being a total narcissist. There's a huge difference. Yeah. So, and it's not like, if it starts making you feel more like, wow, they, like, held, like, affection back, and then, like, wow, they have, like, really, like, strong, like, you know, self-control, I like that, and then, and then they're coming back and, like, suddenly hitting me up again, and then it's like, you like them more for that? Listen, that's a huge red flag. It's like saying, now I really got to take it to square one. It's like, are you someone who needs to be given, like, your daily ration of affection? And who is going to be in control of that? And why has that person been elected for that position with you? They're not your mother. They're not even your father. I'm hearing that. I don't know. You don't know what this is. So is it mirroring? Yeah, let's go. No, it's like, so some of you, you know, this person has taken a little too much of your time, too much of your energy, too much of your emotion and your affection. Okay, and it's time to rescale and rebalance the standards here where you say, you should also wait on me a little bit. Yeah, it should be like that. Otherwise, why would I be afraid for you to wait on me? Okay, am I lesser than you in any capacity? No. Okay? No. So I see this as before you go to sleep. It's like, you're thinking of this person. It's like, no, sorry. Okay? Who are you? It's like, are you gonna, give me, like, a raise tomorrow, even at that? It's like, that maybe that's what you want to be thinking about more. It's like, I shouldn't be sitting here thinking about whether or not he's in, the Emperor. Some of you have someone coming in, there's no question, but you have to clear the standard space out where it's like, I want someone to be in control of how they direct the dynamic of the relationship. If they're going to be showing me affection, if they're going to be not showing me affection. It's like, you're not like a little, munchkin in the love story. Sorry, what? No. You're not lesser than the person you date. We have to remember that, right? No matter what, you can respect somebody, but they should always also respect you. They shouldn't also take advantage of the fact that they know that you respect them. Okay, yeah, let's clear the energy. I'm glad we got that squared away. Ace of Pentacles. I see you taking a hairbrush. It's like, no, I'm done. I put way too much and I invested way too much in this person. Okay, let's clear in the sacral chakra. Okay, yeah, it's a game. It's just a game. But I see, like, listen, when you check out of the psychological space, you step out of the psychology. Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they text me? Why you just kind of, honestly, you release the whole story. It's when you get caught up in the mind. Okay, this is what I'm here for some of you. And they know that. For some of you, this person's very strategic and they're very smart, and they know that. And it's not even with you, it's with everybody. So remember that, especially if they're very popular or whatever. It's like, they know that, like, they get people to, like, wonder if they're, like, still alive. I'm even hearing that, but this is so silly. Okay? No. This reminded me of the Virgo reading. Virgo May. And the issue is this person brings you back. When you, let's say you had a break from this person, you come back and it's like, you feel like you're getting pulled and suctioned back into, like, a last... I'm hearing bad romance. What's that song? Is it Lady Gaga? You know, it's like, yeah, whoever wrote it, I don't want to sing it. It's not, I don't want to have a, dramatic love life. I'm hearing that with the Four of Cups. It's like, think about why maybe you were initially attracted to that. Maybe that's something that you want to take the energy you invest in that, or what you're interested in that space, and put it into something else that's going to actually be beneficial for you, instead of, well, look at it for yourself. Are you waiting up late at night? Are you feeling kind of sad and sorry and, like, confused with why this person's behaving the way they are? Then that's a clue that you can take that energy that you're investing in that and put it somewhere else. It's just very simple. Yeah, let's make sure clear and have it work for you. Have your energy work for you, not work for another person's, mischievous agenda. Okay, with your heart space as well at that. Let's make sure clear. This person, they're very narcissistic. So here's the thing. They realize, they know. Okay, maybe for some of you, like, they're posting pictures, they know they're so-called good looking. For some of you, they're taking someone for a ride on Instagram, I see that. Okay, they're posting pictures, like, they know they're triggering you, they're tagging certain locations. It's like, this is so silly. Okay, but they're doing that to, like, it's not with thought. So I think you're giving this person too much importance. The Empress, and it could be an employer. Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is, what the hell is this? I'm sorry, we don't have the Emperor upright, but the Empress in reverse. Unless we are in the times of, no, not even. It's like, I mean, no, it's not even about time. It's about, we never have that. This is not the balance. We have to have yin and yang. Okay. So, but this first mirrors the conversation with you. How's my inner emperor doing? How's my inner empress doing? Is that balanced? So let's backtrack. Now, you are going to have someone come in. I do see this again. It may be the same person, but you will have a different conversation with them at this point. It's like, so, no, I don't accept your email right just when you want to email me back, okay? It's different now these days. We have the Tower. Some of you, this may actually be an inverted karmic flip, where this person was taking you for a ride, and now you're going to give that treatment in the very same way back to them. Okay, very, very similarly back to them. Like, now the tables have turned. I'm not waiting on your every move. I'm now going to wait for my higher self to be in alignment here with who I project myself as in 3D, and until I feel very much clear on that and grounded with that, then I will interact with you. For some of you, this person's very pushy, so you just be aware of that. But for some of you, you just realize kind of how you want the dynamic to go. And that's very exciting. Yeah, for smidgen of you, this person is definitely a narcissist, and they are gonna try and guilt trip, okay? I see, like, yeah. For some of you, this person may even be a smoker. You may not know that. For smidgen of you with the Knight of Wands, mirroring the Wheel of Life. Or there's something here. They're kind of a little immature. Reminds me of the Gemini reading where it was Shrek who was, like, taking Fiona through the whole airport, terminal, laughing like a hyena. He thought it was so funny. Empress again in reverse, Leo. Okay, hold on. So, let's say it like that. This person may return, but are you going to bring them back into your conversation? There are standards here. Empress is to be upright, right? Not in reverse. It's like, you may test them and say, are you still going to put the Empress in reverse, bitch? You don't know how to drive, okay, with the Emperor and the Empress, apparently, okay, clearly, in the same car. Maybe they need to drive in separate cars now. Okay, it's like, you want her in the trunk? Are you done? I'm here like this. Empress in reverse? No. He doesn't know how to handle my love. I'm here that Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, you're gonna have to, like, really take time to reinforce your values and be ready to instate them when this person does return, because this person will return, but I see them as, for some of you, they have an entity attachment. So it's like, you can't let the entity back in. I'm hearing that. It's like, I'm gonna check your entities at TSA. And if you're gonna try and bring in that entity frequency of being, like, a little naughty boy that I have to tame, no, okay? Let your life be Dungeons and Dragons, okay? If that's going to dictate the way you treat me, let's backtrack here. 8 of Wands, like, oh, sorry, can I hang out? Like, I was playing my, like, museum app game. I don't even know what. Museum app? I don't know. So, yeah, if this person's acting too good for you, then let that be the reality, okay? Oh, no, you're too good. Okay, so go do what you're doing. Don't come back. Okay? Some of you have two options. You may have two people. I do see a very empowering energy when it comes to your love life here, Leo, as you lead out with the Wheel of Fortune Chariot. And it can be that, hey, like, I am so much stronger. I've reinforced my values, and that means that I already have more of my love life back in the conversation. Where I know what my love life is to feel like, and that means me with me first. So it's like you're falling back in love with you as well, Leo. I see that. And that's really important. So that if someone comes in, they know who to mirror to you, right? It's like, oh shit, she's the Empress upright. So I got to treat her like just like that. Okay, however that is. For some of you, this is about your career, your finances, your health. So you need to invest maybe more in that. As you see, it's like, I need, yeah, let's put it on the rest of them. Let's put it on that. Some of you, this person has a lot going on with their family. There's a bit of drama. So yet again, like, I do see this person coming back in, but you're going to have to realize, is this what I want? So the time where they took to step away, this is a great time for you. And it was, yeah, to understand. Let's put it on the back. I don't know. Is this person... Hold on a second. I feel like there's something a little bit awkward. Okay. This person is acting like they don't like you. For some of you, when really all they want is to just... They're desperate. They're very scared that they're going to lose you. For some of you, your favor, your vote. I hear that. Ace of Cups. Is that right? It's like behind this facade of the Knight of Wands. Okay. We see... Will she accept my proposal? It's like, yeah. Well... Who is she, right? She's taking the time to understand that so that she knows whether or not you fit into the car. It's like, and he knows that. Maybe they feel that. It's like, I know, shoot. Some of you've moved on to another person. You have 2 people now. So, yeah. It's clear. Let's backtrack that. But this is the type of person, guys, like, if they're insecure, they're going to try and even make you feel weird. It's like, oh, you moved on? Like, oh, yeah. But then it's like, well, did you act right? Okay. Let's go into retro. It could be an employer as well. If they're insecure, they won't come through, like, in a open-hearted, communicative way of saying, yeah, this is like what I'm going through. Some of you also just going to make your overarching plans of so-called life really clear, and then you're going to understand, like, is that going to fit? Okay? Because maybe in the past this was coming first. You're allowing this person in their life to dictate where other aspects of your life, the pieces of your so-called lives, yeah, would fall. And now you're saying, well, let me think about my project of life, and let me think about my plans, and I'll see if you fit into the conversation, you know? Something like that. I see you getting a little bit wicked here, so-called, Leo. Not wicked for bad, but wicked... Let's go and take one on the root. No, just boundaries now, yes, but not just boundaries. It's about your values. Okay? And this is reminding the Taurus reading. Where someone, like, shut the door and, like, closed it. Okay. Wow, the sun, yeah. I would be aware as well, like, you know, take note, like, you know, why are people coming back into your story? What is their intention? Some of you, you'll note that when your vibration rises suddenly, you know, like, people want to hang out. So, and that's just the natural law, right? It's like osmosis. But still, you decide what you want to interact in the space of, and for what reasons, you know? What is this person giving to me in that moment? Do I really need to hear this person out? And for what reasons? Is it because they're giving, yeah, let's go. Some of you are very generous and open-hearted, so you got to be aware of that. People know that, and so, yeah, with the sun in the theme, you're going to be very, 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 very attractive to a lot of people. I see that, so kind of like save your time, really cultivate your energies, Leo. Yeah, and it's kind of like, I see you having a lot of options here, so don't sell out early with the person who just runs right back because they knew you in the past and they see that you're getting really good at what you're doing over in that, and they want back in. It's like, no, it's like, let other people, maybe who you don't know, to try and sort of like segue into your conversation, right? Yeah, the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, I don't know if you're going to take this offer. This person is going to offer you something, but it shouldn't come as a huge shock, okay? Like, wow, he fucking realizes my worth. It's like, that's his karma that he didn't see from the get-go. Not to demonize this person, but that was their karma. That was their problem. It's like, why is that like suddenly a part of your life now, you know? It's like, when someone doesn't see your value, step away. And then, yeah, see what else is out there. This person maybe is very sticky. Like, they don't want you to move on. But then they're not mature enough to really have a proper relationship with you. This is for some of you. Now, let's get back to this part. Love and light. If this is resonating, hit the like button. Let me know. Do we like these June readings? If you guys like the monthly readings, let me know. Hit the like button. Hopefully we get to 200 before this video ends. Okay. Yeah, and if we get, you know, enough likes, then... Because sometimes, you know, I listen to Spirit, like, whatever you guys want readings on, we'll do again. And it was, you know, the next 10 days, that reading got, like, 1.4K likes. So, hey, I mean, if you guys like that more, I mean, let me know. If you like the June readings, the monthly readings, hit the like button, let me know. Hopefully we get over at least 500 likes on this video. And we'll do it again. Okay, but we'll heed the intuition of spirit, whatever is meant to be. The Knight of Wands and the Chariot. So now, for some of you, the likes do help the video, by the way, as well. Get around further to other viewers. Within the first few hours of a video posting, YouTube literally looks at how many viewers, like 251 viewers right now, and then they look at how many likes, and then they calculate that, and they look at how long you're watching for, they look at all these other metrics, even down like, they're just looking pure and simple at the interaction. Thank you so much, Neil, for your super chat. Love and light. Thank you guys so much for your support over the years. And they're going to calculate it, and that's going to determine, do we push this out to more viewers or not? You know, so just so you know, yeah, it's also cool to see that as a content creator, putting time and energy into these videos, right? It's kind of cool to see that you guys do resonate with it enough to hit the like button as well. So thank you guys for your support. Knight of Wands and the Chariot with the Wheel of Life. For some of you, yeah, you know, let's watch. Some of you, you know, you do really like this person. I see that. I see that maybe you're even very attracted to them, and it could be cross-watcher. If you're a water sign, you're dealing with a Leo. But you're saying, like, if they're attractive to me, right? Okay, what does that give me yet again? Okay, and so some of you may honestly realize that someone just wants attention, and you're gonna kind of just like, you're gonna realize their bullshit. I'm sorry. You're gonna just see it for what it is and say, all right, they're kind of just like wanting, yeah, it's like kind of, how do we say? However it is. Thank you so much, Mark. I just see part of your name, Marquise. Thank you for your super chat, you guys. It's very kind. Yeah, you're just gonna kind of just see like, okay, so he's attractive. Oh, I say he's popular. Okay. Oh, he's got like some good biceps on him. Look at that. Wow. Does he go to the gym? Like, is like, what is, you know, who am I and where do I go and why am I here? Like, this person's taking too much of your attention. I see that. Let's start clear. So what you need to do is step into your inner Knight of Wands energy, your fire energy. I'm hearing Wisconsin. Let's special clear throat chakra. And then I just keep seeing it so clearly, guys. Like, I see the little twin flame coach in the Pisces May reading. Let's backtrack. Let's back it up. This person knows, they're very kind of, they know how to get people to like kind of respond or react. It's like they may victimize themselves. They have an entity for something. No questions asked. This person has an entity attachment. Yeah, they feel like for some I'm hearing they felt like an unwanted child. I'm hearing that, oh no. They feel like they don't have really, okay, we really get down to it. It's like, otherwise, why would somebody act like that? You know, why would somebody act like that? I see that this is if this person was like kind of, they felt like they were neglecting you, taking you in circles, all right, taking you for a ride. I see something about oysters here. For some reason, you knew they were even a bully. It's like, but then it's like, hello, Leo, I get you saying, so why was I attracted to that? You know what I'm saying? I would focus on this fire energy. Bring this back into your story. Sometimes when we really meet someone, we're like, wow, I really like you. It's like, then you allow that person to just be that energy to you. And then you have this codependent relationship with them. Never should the Knight of Wands be only the Knight of Wands, okay? I'm hearing that as well. There needs to be a well-rounded conversation here. Are you mirroring me? Or are you sort of so-called completing me? So that's why, for some of you, you started to feel kind of like, like you need to get that Knight of Wands energy back in the story with yourself. Yes, this is very important. You have to reinflate that conversation because this person can do that very well. They most likely have a lot of Mars, a lot of Leo, maybe even themselves. Again, if you're a crosswatcher, they must have a lot of fire. Okay, let's backtrack on Grover. For some of you, they don't really have the greatest of habits. They may even, for some of you here, they're smoking something. I'm hearing mushrooms. I'm hearing shrooms. I don't know. Whatever it is, guys, like yet again, it's about you and saying, okay, so that person does, okay, whatever they're doing, how do I bring that energy, whatever it is that I felt around them, how do I bring that into myself so that I'm not depending on that person to make me feel that way? And it can be your health. I see that as well. So take it as you'll keep it in mind, I guess, with how it resonates. Now, whoever this is, guys, they know your worth. Don't even think for a hot second that they don't realize your value. This reminds me of the Sag readings as of recently. And so there could be an overlap between Sag and Leo. Some of you really are going to realize that, wow, how ironic. I thought that person wasn't interested in me. Well, boy, was I wrong, okay? The Page of Cups, So maybe this person was just in, you know, they could be a Scorpio. I want to see who's coming in for you, Leo. And I do want to pull a long-term spread. I'm feeling it's tumbling in the sacral chakra. Anything else, though, here really particular I'd like to get here? Yeah. Who do you have coming through? We have the number 9. We have Aquarius, a special Aquarius. Somebody here may be a humanitarian, or there's something. We have Neptune. We have 5. We have Libra. We have 5. Somebody here wants to apologize. You're feeling very weird about the way that they acted. I'm hearing that back there. For some of you, this person is an avid book reader or book writer. They could be an editor. they're a little imbalanced. I see this person, like, I see you gonna realize, oh, I shouldn't take it personally. This person is just, like, not in the right state of mind right now. I hear like that. Like, they're kind of, yeah, it's, you really maybe read this person's even intention wrong at a certain point. It's like, oh, I thought it was like that. It's like, something is going to be kind of cleared. And we do have Jupiter. Sorry, not Jupiter. We have Mercury going direct on, I think it's about the 2nd of June. Yeah, so this is going to be sort of like clarifying things that maybe were a little bit funky here, okay, for the past month or so. When it comes to how you're communicating with others, I'm hearing religious, that this person may be religious, especially. I do see some kind of really big moment here coming for you in the 3rd week. The mid part of the 3rd week of June 2022, I see you having a huge realization. And it can be that you kind of, yeah, I see your heart chakra here. Wow. Definitely. You have some epiphany when it comes to, you know, yeah, your value. I hear that even. It's like, you're going to just have a moment. It's going to be very lovely. I see a huge chapter closing out there with the 10 of Cups in the mid part of that 3rd week. Somebody may, again, they may confess to you in that 3rd week, or this is going to be down the line. Can we get a little further here, Spirit, on that particular energy? Let's go to the back. I'm hearing the letter N, A. I'm hearing M. We have heart. Wow. On the 10 of Cups, Leo. I see you enjoying something here. It's like, oh, that's it. Like, this is what I want. Maybe even you meet someone, it's like you're having a really lovely moment. It's like they're the one. I'm not even, wow. You're going to realize something here, Leo. You're going to realize, like, really clearly, too. There's no, like, maybe it's like that. No. Bowl. Maybe it's like this or that. Plenty of material things. Wow. This is you looking back later, you're like, I'm happy that happened like that, because also then I carried this out in this way, and this happened in that way. I'm hearing it like that, so. Pin, new job, career. Wow, okay. Some of you, somebody may give you a shout out. I see that. Is this something very prestigious or very, very kind of competitive, Leo? And I see you mastering something, you're getting very good at something. We did have that mastery card, so it says you've learned the spiritual lesson. Angel, perch, yeah, some of you are going to be popular, very popular. Look at that 3rd week of June. Oh, just wait. You may be hired, called upon here. Somebody's going to, I see for some of you, shout you out, give you a shout out. I see the Tower card here. Somebody could be in a high-ranking position. It's like, they reach out to you like, hey, I'd love to, like, work with you on that, like, it would be really, like, cool if we could chat. I'm hearing that even. Yes. This is big. Whatever this is, Leo. This is huge. You're going to be flying high here. I see that torch coming through on the angel. Let's clear it. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. It's really interesting because I'm seeing a fusion truly of those 2 cards, trust and mastery. So some of you, like, this is from maybe your guides. Like, you will be getting some sort of, I'm hearing exposure, though, publicly. Like, you're going to be really promoted. Okay, I see that. And this is about gratitude. It's like, where am I at? I see you looking back on your life so-called to this point saying, I'm really, like, really grateful. Okay, this is amazing. Yeah, pin, new job, career on the 10 of Cups. Wow, I see you enjoying, very much enjoying this conversation, whatever this is here, in that 3rd week. I keep seeing the Tower cards, so I do feel like part of it, Leo, is you realizing, like, what you want, you know? And then you settle into that, and it's like, I'm good now. Like, I see you, like, you're not feeling, you were, like, getting rung around, like, you're running around trying to understand even something or someone. You understand now. I see this as maybe your life path. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Let's pull a long-term spread here for you, Leo. Really quickly, though, any messages? I think we're good with that. Let's get here the long-term. Let's back right there. Some of you, you know, yeah, again, I get that maybe even, like, someone here who you really admire, like, they will give you some sort of compliment. I see that even. It's a little even message in passing that just kind of makes your day, and it's really lovely. I hear that here with the 10 of Cups. Like, it's something simple, but very, very meaningful. Very, very meaningful to you. Some of you are also going to realize your worth. No, like, literally. It's like, oh, shit. Like, someone's like, they're even, they're bidding on your work. We have rabbit. Something about talent. We have rabbit. We have younger man. Shark. Okay. If this is somebody, guys, your sex life is going to be off the fucking chain, or you're going to be getting physically fit. Very, very fit. Oh, this person's very romantic. Who's this? Younger man? On the rabbit with the shark candle and bird flying. Yeah, this person's gonna, they want to, oh wow, career. So it's, you know, what is sex, right? We're talking about the root, the sacral. Some of you, this is the root and the sacral chakra. So this is a move that you're gonna make that's going to be good for you on the whole. I feel like you're just gonna, how do we say, it's like, look at your astrocartography map. Okay, you could move to one place and it's like the vibe just changes. Like, you know, you move to London and you start meeting like all of these like eligible so-called bachelors and bachelorettes. You're living in like, I'm hearing Montana, it's like you barely have like time to even like talk to the people who you know are even there to begin with, like who you're interested in. I'm hearing that even. Thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you so much for your super chat, Love and Light. Thank you for your 20 on the dog. I'm so touched by you guys. Thanks for your support, everybody here who have been super chatting. You know, it's sometimes the vibe changes. Okay, so gosh, for some of you, really look at your astrocartography map. I'm getting that as a message. Now let's get a little further. We're going to jump into Celtic Cross. We do have a monthly bonus reading, and that is on the, it's astrology based. We're talking about the astrology for the month, and that is on members. Thank you guys for your support on members as well. Those of you who join us there as well. It's kind of cool because we just break it down in terms of the transits, and that gives another perspective, you know? It's like, okay, well, this is what's going on in terms of energy, but then looking at the transits can be really helpful because it's the context, right, to what's taking place. Let's get further. I see someone coming out of the woodwork with you, Leo. Especially up here. I see someone coming out. I keep getting, though, it's a simultaneous, like you're elevating, but then you have more people here who watch you. The more you elevate, the more people watch you. So you need to have clear boundaries in your psychic space and in your mind's eye so that you understand what is really your energy. I'm hearing that as well, and what's that of others, because some people, like, you know, like they're going to be projecting thoughts to you. I hear that as well. So keep your private life private. I'm hearing this. Okay. But you do have somebody here from the past. This background through Trevor. They may be a Leo sun, moon, rising. I'm hearing Aries, Mars, Aries, Mars, Aries, Venus. I'm hearing that as well. Let's get here, let's get a quick, let's get a card for each of the months. I'm hearing March. Let's start with March. April. You know, Leo, I see you saying, maybe like, this opportunity's too good for me. It's like, I see like you really were thinking that. Like you had that thought possibly. I see some dark energy here. Yeah. No, I see like you were fighting. You had one demon and one angel. It's like these thoughts, okay, we're all too complementary. Okay, I see that you had trouble with the momentum, building the momentum of one particular thought. And so this is about the mantra, right, of how you self-talk as well. The Fool here with the Page of Swords. Thank you guys again for your super chat. That's so kind. Okay, so March, April, May. Yeah. I feel like in April you had some sort of vision, very exciting, something that you just got the spark, okay, of inspiration with, and you said, wow, you know what if I did that? Like, you know, it's those moments, Leo, hold on to those visions. I'm seeing that in April there was something, I see that you really had a vision, a dream. My nose is going crazy there. For some of you, this has to do with traveling, something about traveling, something about, for some of you, I'm seeing Spain, Barcelona here with the Fool. That could be a very particular message. For some of you, it could be history, related to history. Some of you, there's something that just like really excited you. So remember what that is. Write it down, those moments where it's like, wow, you know? And I'm hearing, yeah, because otherwise we sort of like have that thought, but to make it a predominant vision and thought, you know, build around that space with, I'm hearing reminders. Thank you so much. Who's this? Burneth for your super chat. Love and light, guys. It's so very kind. Aw. Love and light, everybody here. Aw, very sweet. Okay, thanks for your support, guys. The Fool, Page of Swords. Yeah, this is June, March, April, May. I feel like in May, you know, you really like, I see that it's about your confidence, like you're getting really close to carrying this out, but then I see like you're still holding back a little bit, like you do want this. I see that it's not that you don't want this, it's just there's something about the self-talk. For some of you, you almost went out and maybe did this or like carry this out in April. Yet again, my nose is going crazy there. It was more sort of like, and that's right before Mercury went retrograde. So there was something maybe at the very tail end of April, you got very, very almost like, I see you were just so very close. But then you held yourself back. Maybe you started to maybe question, you know, things. It's like, well, yeah. So let's go. I feel like May, let's go into the sacral and the root. A lot of maybe karmic things going on. It's like, oh shoot, I can't do this. Like, let's. But this is about, again, where you allow certain thoughts to interrupt the frequency of that's what I want, right? The predominant strain. And I see for some of you what would really be helpful is giving memos to yourself, like having reminders in your calendar, like writing it out, like having ways to remind yourself of this particular value that you have. For some of you, I see something about travel. I see the Eiffel Tower here, even on the Page of Swords. Interesting. King of Swords in reverse. And sometimes it's quite literally about the energy that you're just giving to things, right? So it's like schedule time to literally talk about those things with those people, or literally schedule time to have a moment with yourself and focus on just maybe your physical body, your health, your hobbies. It's like, this is really important for you to realize the actual time that is allocated. The Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing without interpreting it, okay, through the lens of others. Like, maybe you're so used to like kind of bouncing this idea off another person when you realize it's not necessary. But this is more like, I feel, subconscious. Maybe it's even cultural. And again, I see you stepping out of that sort of pattern if it was not helpful. King of Swords in reverse. Here we go. This is June. Something was very awkward, guys. Sorry, May. Is this correct? March, April, May, June. Something's very awkward here with the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you, yet again, it may be that you stepped away from somebody, and this person, you had the time to resurrect your story. This person now wants to come through. This is for some of you, okay? Or you're gonna realize that something is not. Yeah, it's like, okay, so that's really what. Okay, this could be also an employer. Something just kind of, but yeah. I'm hearing believe them when they say they're not sorry. I am hearing that. Okay, and Knight of Swords in reverse. I see something shifting in and out. So one conversation getting really clear and you're squaring that away, and then another conversation getting more polarized, but in a direction that is helpful to understanding what your value is. I'm hearing that more so. Like, for example, one person is treating you kind of like shitty, or you feel like this person doesn't respect me. Then you meet someone who starts treating you really right, and you actually really fucking enjoy your time with that person. I'm hearing that as well. Whoa. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the base of the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be in August. This is the card of the last day of June. You may have an epiphany, a vision, the last day of June, 2022, that is going to be sort of like the moment that soldiers the next 4 years. I'm hearing that even. Oh, very interesting. The Four Swords and the theme right there. You're going to have even like a vision, a dream. So really hold fast to that. Leo, thank you for tuning in here to you. Anything else with special clear? Yeah, really, really concentrate on that. And let's special. You may even have a plan. I see you planning something month to month. I see you getting very organized and grounded. Thanks, guys, for tuning into you. Anything else really quickly here? Any messages from Spirit? I think Spirit wants to leave it there. So that's what we'll do. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye, Leo.